Italian pasta Florentine. My kids like to call it spinach noodle meat stuff. I don't know why. I guess it's easier for them to remember. So I do have a basic recipe here. I'm going to be doubling it today for myself because we like to make a whole bunch of leftovers for the kids' lunches. So I'll tell you the amounts for a smaller batch that'll be on the recipe card, but you can easily double or triple the recipe. That's not a problem. So I have some water boiling. I'm going to get my broad egg noodles boiling right away. So I just got Superstore, no name, and these are the ones that are not the really big ones. But basically they come in different sizes, medium, broad, and extra broad. So these are just the broad ones. And you would need for one batch about 200 grams. They keep changing the size of the bags. It used to be I would use one bag for a double batch because it was about 400 grams, and then it went down to 375, and now I see the bag is only 340 grams. So I measured it out today so that we can see what we're doing here. So I'm using 400 grams for my double batch, but a regular batch is about 200. So I'm just going to get this boiling, so that'll be ready for when I need it once I get my sausage boiling or frying up. Alright, so I have my frying pan heating up. I like to buy the Italian sausage there's just a bag of this at Superstore. And mild Italian, you could also buy the spicy if you prefer spicy. And this comes with 4 little packs like this with 4 sausages in it. It's 1.2 kilos, which is about 2.5 pounds. So a single recipe, you need about a pound and a bit. But when if you buy the sausages rather than just buy I think you can just buy this just as it is, not in sausage form. Then if you're going to buy the sausages, make sure you pull up out of the sleeves, because you don't want that. You want to fry it up kind of like a ground beef style where it's all ground up, and you want to be able to take all the extra fat out. So I'm just going to take these out and I'm going to get them in the frying pan. I'm also going to add a couple cloves of minced garlic in with my sausage while that cooks. So you just want to keep breaking this up until it all fries up and it's all cooked. While you're frying up your Italian sausage, make sure you drain out some of that excess grease all the time as you're doing it. We don't need to have all of this in the recipe. It's amazing how much comes out of this. Alright, so normally I would use frozen spinach that you can buy in, you can buy blocks of frozen spinach, and sometimes they come in 2 sections. One package like that would be good for one recipe, so 2 for a big recipe. I happen to have fresh spinach today, so I've just chopped it up, washed it and chopped it up fine. And I want to get that in here still while this is just toward the end of my cooking, so that my spinach can wilt and cook with this. So I'll show you what that looks like once all of that is cooked up. Alright, I'm just going to let the spinach steam up a little bit. So I'm just going to put the lid on that while I get my noodles drained, because my noodles are ready. So I'm just going to let this steam a little bit more, and I'll drain my noodles before I put it all together. Alright, so my spinach is all wilted and cooked. Frozen spinach is just quicker and easier, so you don't have to get all your spinach chopped up and washed. Just make sure you thaw your frozen spinach before you put it in. So I'm going to get all of these mixed together. This is a very quick, easy meal. Another fun thing you can add in here if you like for color is to chop up some cherry tomatoes. Just slice them in half and toss them in now just at the end so they can just soften up a little bit. Just adds a little bit more color and just a fun flavor to it as well. And 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. I mean, maybe not quite the full cup. Let me just see how much I put in here. Although, who am I kidding? The cheese, Parmesan cheese is delicious. So get about half of it mixed in really well. And then the other part you can put on top before serving. And that, my friends, is dinner. Italian pasta Florentine. Actually, you can also serve this cold, chilled, kind of like a salad. So that is dinner.